battle, it was the Warcrier's turn, and somebody dropped an invisible sperm whale on the tank and
Oh,
squashed two of the goblins on either side, did severe damage to the tank, and blew up a bunch of the boom flasks next to you guys.
we're not getting an
And
intro.
what? No, sorry. It's in the middle of combat, so it's a little hard for me to kind of keep up
Oh,
with that. So far, you guys have still been in the maze here.
that's fair.
Excuses.
It's like the previous episode, part 3.
Once you guys get a little headway into the
Last
story, I'll be able to
time
start doing that.
on Dungeons and Dragons. Previously
Last
on
time on the
Dragon
Canopic
Ball
Skies,
Z.
our intrepid heroes were getting their asses kicked,
No, we aren't.
Well,
but also kicking ass.
I was
There
gonna
was an
say,
equal amount of ass kicking on either side. A lot of foots, a lot of butts.
Ew. Just thinking of all the goblin poo on my shoe.
Yeah,
and
there's
between your
probably quite a
toes
bit down
and
here,
your
honestly.
Because if
toenails.
it's wait a minute. You mean to say that if it were elves poo, there wouldn't be a problem.
That's yeah,
So you're racist now.
yeah. That's what I heard too.
Well, elf shit probably just smells nicer because they're vegetarians. So it's more like
Oh.
stepping in a cow patty where it's just mostly hay.
I don't know about that.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how it works. Have you stepped in a lot of cow patties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done a lot of horse fucking
Yeah.
apples.
Fair
Real
enough.
apples.
As a matter of
Fair
fact,
enough.
sir,
I've stepped in
You're
very few
implying-
myself, so
I've
mean,
I've thrown many horse apples myself at friends. They don't smell good. Trust me.
No.
great.
It's worse than fresh
From
pepper.
what I understood, it's nicer than, let's say, a carnivore stool.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
my ADD went all over the wall right there during that conversation as everyone was talking, and I just heard horse fucking in the middle of it.
Hmm.
And I'm like,
Alright.
oh, Nigel must be involved.
Yes, you're not wrong.
All right, so it is back to the goblin's turn here, and the Warcrier is taking on his action. The Warcrier begins to bang on his drum, inciting all goblins in the room, including the steam tank, and provides them with an attack bonus equal to his charisma modifier, plus
Hold
1.
on.
Sure.
Holding. Holding.
This is not an attack.
Reload.
Oh,
Could be.
no, you seem to be on the map. Are you still loading it up right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff to load up. It's being
Okay.
weird. Give me a second. Okay. Now it's working. Go ahead.
All right. This attack bonus is applied at the beginning of his next turn and will remain for as long as he beats the drum. If his drum beating is interrupted, he will begin again as soon as he is able. Every turn he must use his action to keep the beat going. And then it's the tank's turn. All right, so it's got a whale on it, and it has a giant next to it, and a whole bunch of shit just kind of went off next to it.
I think I'm no longer a whale, right? I've shifted back. I couldn't keep concentration.
Ah, yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and remove the whale, and you can go put your character there. I believe you're still invisible because you're technically not the one making the concentration check on that.
Yeah,
Correct.
but on the other hand, I have the glitter bomb on me, so I cannot be invisible.
Yeah.
Ah, right. So you are now visible,
Yes.
and I believe you're also occupying the same space as the tank. Woe is you.
Probably on top of the tank.
Okay.
Inside the crater that was the sperm whale.
It is hard to tell the kind of destruction that's in here, considering the absolute rubbish and junk everywhere. All right.
Just a nice
So
indentation.
did you? Emergency vents, recharge on a 5 or 6. 24 fire damage to everyone that has to make a saving throw within 15 feet of it. That would be, well, that would just be, looks like the Warlock, and, oh, that's going to be you too there, Brett and Nigel.
Oops, didn't make the save. 24
Alright.
fire damage.
What's the save?
It's a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Deck save. Okay.
Okay, So I'll be taking this 24.
Dex saving throw coming.
Okay, you make yours, so you take half damage.
Huzzah!
Nigel, you fail yours, but I believe you're fire resistant. You take half damage, right?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I'm fire resistant as well. So okay.
Okay, so everyone takes half damage. Never
Ah,
mind.
and it
So
was
let
24, so
fire.
12.
Let
Yep.
me
Yep.
give back this 24. And then
All right,
take
and then
this
it's going to
12
go ahead
damage.
and start moving again.
Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Woo woo.
I'll go ahead and apply the. Okay, it's moving through spaces. Yeah, you're on it, so I'm going to go ahead and let you say that you technically aren't underneath its treads. Go ahead and give me a dex save, though, to stay on top of it, unless you want to just kind of roll off there.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to be dragged along with it.
I don't mind riding the tank on top of it if that's possible, but I will give you the dex save. It's wow.
Yeah, you fall off the thing. All right, and it's going to go ahead and go crashing through the wall at this point right here. And then I will need Brett and Christina Lynn to go ahead and make some dex saving throws.
Again, huh? Just all about those today.
I am.
Okay, another. How many do you need from me?
One right now.
Yeah, well, that's
One
gonna
for
be a
each
problem.
one.
It's gonna be a problem. You know what? I didn't want to win. I didn't want to succeed on that particular save.
Okay. So we got
I have no pluses
4d6
to my
bludgeoning
deck,
damage.
so
You
What'd you
guys each
say?
take 16 bludgeoning damage, and you're both knocked prone.
What is this from?
This is from the tank rolling through there.
Oh, just being run over, huh?
Pretty much.
How much?
This is
Oh,
part of its
you said 16.
16, and you're prone.
Oh, okay, I see it. I see the number now. Jesus
I'll put a
Christ!
prone symbol on both of you.
Taking almost 30 damage in the last 30 seconds.
Val, it's your turn.
is there a prone button to click?
I already set up a little marker on you. It's the little sleepy
Oh,
face.
Oh no! Now I'm tired too.
I'm just using that to show prone.
Oh, I'm tired.
And I'm going to go ahead and use that marker to show the tank is currently empty on its shell because it's used its shell and it has not taken an action to reload this turn.
What does the ninja face on my character mean?
I don't remember what the ninja face meant for you.
Weren't you hidden?
I don't think I was hidden. I'm up on a thing. I'm like elevated.
I do not recall what you did that put the ninja face on you.
Okay.
I'm
Me
looking
neither.
up the thing right now. You did the lightning launcher stuff, and I didn't see any other rolls thereafter. Val, are you still there?
Yeah, I was just letting you guys talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
Can we get a word in edgewise, Val? Jeez.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and from here. Twin cast Chaos Bolt.
Oh, go for it. One of the other things too, you notice there, Crix,
Yes.
as it got closer, this tank seems to have a lot of unusual structures around it that you didn't see last time. You can see what appears to be copper rods sticking out with a bunch of wires here and there just kind of connecting it. And you, being the lightning expert that you are, recognize it as a Faraday cage.
Okay. Understood.
I
So,
believe those
first-
are hits. No, those are not.
So the first one's to the tank, second one's to the war crier.
Okay, so the war crier is able to use an action, or a reaction, excuse me. A creature of the war crier can see targets it with attack. The war crier chooses another goblin it can see.
He
The
cannot
chosen
see
goblin...
me.
Another goblin it can see.
When the Oh, you're
The
right.
war
He cannot
crier
see you.
can see targets with an attack.
Thank you. I forgot you're invisible. Yes. Okay. Fine. He gets hit.
All right.
Let me check his armor class real fast just to make sure that. Actually, no. Sorry, that does miss him.
All right. Cool. No worries. And then I'm gonna move.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I was supposed to do that at the end of the Goblin Warcrier's turn, but it's a reaction, so.
Oh.
I can do it anytime.
Anytime. You can do this
All right.
all day.
And then I will sorcery point for my bonus action. That's me.
Okay. Copy that. So you're getting a spell back, basically.
No, I'm converting a spell into a sorcery point.
Okay. All right, so this boy to the south is going to go ahead and fix this rope yet again. The one that just got broken by the fucking whale.
Fuck. Well.
I mean, it is a spell.
Fuck you,
but I
whale
don't
and
know if it was
dolphin!
fucking.
Oh shit. Problematic.
It wouldn't have known what broke it. It was invisible at the time.
No, it doesn't necessarily know what. I know it doesn't know when it broke it. It just saw the rope break. So it's taking its action to go ahead and fix the rope because that's one of the things they do. Let me go ahead and put that up there real fast. That is. Oh, come on. Where is it? There it is, grappling hook. There's no one on this particular rope that's actually destroyed at the moment. So that guy's taking his turn. This guy's going to go ahead and go sliding over. So he comes swinging down this way, and he stops. He's literally right above you there, Nigel. 30 feet at the ceiling.
Okay.
Go ahead and do this.
Yep.
That's gonna. He's not hitting you. He's not going for your armor class. He's trying to hit a specific spot on the ground with you. But he does hit that spot in the ground. So now I got to roll and see which one he does. That would be the stink bomb.
Ew.
Ribbed for her pleasure. Ew.
The stink
Thank
bomb
you,
is ribbed
thank
for
you,
her
darling.
pleasure.
Yeah, why not?
All
I
right,
thought we were
so
still doing Wayne's World.
Yeah, I mean, we were, but you know, like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
all right, so that's gonna be for you, Nigel. You make a DC 16 con save versus poison, or you become sickened for every turn you are within the cloud.
Con save?
Con save. That makes it. You're not sickened. And then I have one other boom boy over here, and that rope is also fixed.
Boom, boom, pow.
And he ends up overhead also. And he's going to go wildly off target. All right, so his is going to go further north, and it's going to go up by about 5 feet from the looks of it. So it's going to be off target there. And his is a smoke bomb. All right. Then the normal hack and slash guys are actually out. You guys murdered all of them. Crix, it is your go.
Huzzah! All right. So who's still a target here?
The two guys
This
that
guy?
are floating above me, the Warcrier
Uh-huh.
and the tank.
I target a. Oh, and the tank. Of course, there's still the fucking. I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
target
the tank is nice and loud next to you.
You're also prone.
I stand up.
All right. That's half your move.
I'm guessing I'd have to climb back down off this
It is
area that
it
I'm
is
on.
destroyed.
Oh, it's been
So-
just because the tank rolled over it.
Yes, it crashed through it and did damage to you and to Christina Lynn on the way through.
In
That thing is
case-
demolished. So it's rough terrain, but it's not something you have to climb.
I think I can get over here then with the rest of my movement,
Yes, you can.
and I will pew pew at the goblin warcrier.
Okay. Now the Goblin Warcrier can do his ability, which was he's redirecting the attack to a different goblin he can see.
Very well.
So go ahead and make your attack. That is a miss.
Of course it is. Let's
Second
see.
attack.
Second attack.
Yeah, he can't redirect that one.
Oh,
And that hits him.
then we're gonna add on one of these and 15
Ow!
lightning. Dodge this.
You can kind of see that the lightning sparks off of him, and the electrical stuff just kind of bouncing off of the edges of his armor there.
Are you trying to be Trinity?
What? No.
Is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn. Why would I
Mm.
try to be Trinity? Okay.
Xanath, it is your turn.
Well, I am ass on the ground, so
When you stand up, you can position yourself to either square the tank is not occupying right next to you.
I'll stand up.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see, spells. Oh, fuck me sideways. Okay. Let's see. Who aside from the dead gobbies, who looks like they could most use a kind word from the healer?
It looks to me, from what I can see here, from what everyone's health displays, that the person that looks most hurt that you can see would be Rodrigo. Al Hashim is over there, kind of hurt.
No, Al-Hashim, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt,
Has-
but I also think that
Has everybody
I
been
think Zith is
whacked
also
on?
hurt, right?
Yeah, I forgot to
Zith-
update mine.
Zith is obscured in the black smoke right now. You cannot actually see him.
Yeah.
Okay. So Al Hashim, I know I just took a beating. Val is too
Invisible.
far, possibly, and invisible.
Oh, technically speaking, Al Hashim is still invisible too, isn't he?
Al Hashim is visible
no,
because
glitter,
of the glitter
glitter.
bomb.
I'm
Right,
covered
right,
in
glitter. Sorry. Yep. I can't believe I forgot that.
I know you're
That's
getting
like my
forgetful
favorite.
in your
Little boy.
advanced
I mean,
age,
he's
but
technically in
Thanks a
range,
lot, Nigel.
but I can't see him, and Crix has definitely been hit.
Oh yeah.
But
So,
I'm pretty fine actually. I'm finer than it looks.
You know what? I'm
Don't
pretty
worry
fine
too
as
much.
well.
damn right.
fine.
And I don't want any of that damn Gith Yankee
I
healing.
knew it. You racist bastard.
Brett, you're within 10 feet of me, right?
I don't recall.
It looks like you are. I think that's
He has
long
no
enough for
idea
me to hit
are.
you with the glaive if you're gonna be racist.
Oh no!
You're gonna be at disadvantage.
To me or him.
Him. He's striking
Oh.
inside that smoky cloud. He's blinded.
You know what? I don't. Think,
Actually,
I, don't think I want
I
that
also
anyway.
have blind sight out to 10 feet, so
Oh, you do?
yeah. So suck
well,
my
I
dick.
guess this cloud is completely fucking useless against you, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
it's almost
Okay,
like
then
you
he
picked
can't
the
hit.
absolute wrong person to use this on.
I threw a random smoke bomb, or it was a random boom bomb, boom flask. I didn't pick it. I just happens to be one of the abilities that was on there, and it was random.
So I can't see this dude, can I?
1 second here. Are you talking about the ones that are above the battlefield? Because if they're suspended,
you can see them.
So,
So-
I can see him.
There's also 2 dudes that are above me that are dropping bombs on all of us. So
Oh,
And they're busy
So-
sliding across too. They will end up
But-
on those towers on the side at the end of the.
But
up
Eric
the next
still
turn.
hasn't figured out layers, so
okay.
What do you mean layers?
Layers are
I
hard.
how to
see-
make it so that we can see the people that are above me? So technically, they'd be visible because
Okay, well
like
then I'll
layers
need one of you
every
guys
day
to
in
show me that
AutoCAD.
later on if you know something about this that I don't.
like
Click
bringing
on
them
the
forward.
effects and select send to back, and then
One
automatically the tokens
second.
will be brought up.
One goddamn second. Okay,
Bring one to front. Send the other to back.
I'm gonna move this.
Yeah,
I'm
move
gonna
the
move
the
this.
effects to the back and bring the
No,
characters
just
front.
move the effects to the back. You don't need to do this. That's overly complicated. As
I
the
just-
word, simply right click and select send to back.
All right, hold on. Let me do this right here then. Okay, this goes here. Then I'm gonna do two back. Oh my god.
This brings me great joy.
Hey guys, Grandpa figured out Windows.
What? What is it? This isn't Excel.
All right, Grandpa. Let's get you back to bed.
Let's get you back to the home. I think it's getting late.
There we go.
We're
Let's try
going
not
back
to
to
put it
Lighthouse,
behind the
but-
map tiles, but
I can't with you guys anymore. I just.
Uh-oh.
what?
She's saying she can't even.
We're being too mean.
Okay,
Apparently she
so
can't
Christina,
even
then
finish the
you
sentence.
see the two goblins above the smoke clouds. You see the war crier in the back.
This guy?
So what are you doing? Yep. And you can see the guys on the other side here. You see someone in the. If your vision could go out this far to where I'm pinging, you can see the guy over there repairing a rope
Oh.
or getting the rope
But I don't
repaired,
think
and he's
I-
getting ready to
I
slide
don't
across.
think we can hit him.
Probably not. He might be out of reach unless. Well, what's your range? Your range is 120 feet. You can hit him.
Oh, I can hit him.
Yeah, but you rolled a 15, so that doesn't hit.
Whee!
Ah. Wait. I might have something for that.
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
Something to give her advantage?
Possibly. Settle the fuck down. I gotta do some reading, and I'm not good at it.
D-O-G. Dog!
I haven't had my coffee this morning, alright?
Oh no! Get this man coffee stat.
C-spot. Fun. C-spot fun.
Spot better be
another
having
creature
fun.
you can see within 60 feet of you. Oh, never mind. Okay, it doesn't work. Go ahead. Carry on.
Alright, so
So
that guiding bolt will miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Next turn, I'll be able to help you guys.
Does the healing word require that you see your target when you heal him?
Yes.
Okay. So that is unfortunately means you can't even target Xanath
Sure,
with that one.
it's
Or
like-
Xanath with that one.
That you can see within range.
Anything else? Is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Zith, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Bonus action. First and foremost. I'm gonna use. Is that a bonus action or is that an action? Oh, it's a bonus action. Second wind.
Okay.
So 20.
20 hit points to you.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Ooh, I needed that.
Huzzah.
Alright, and then everybody keeps going after the Goblin Warcrier. There's two guys that are on ropes directly above me that are overlapping, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How high up are they?
They're 30 feet up.
Cool. Let me just check something real quick. I want to make sure that I get this right. How does vertical jumping work?
Vertical jumping does have a particular rule to it. Let me go ahead and look it up real fast.
Okay, cool.
And you actually,
cast
you had to
jump on
spell jump on
yourself,
yourself too.
right?
I do have
Yes,
the
you
jump
did.
spell on myself, I'm aware.
Okay, so let's look at the jump spell itself because it probably
It triples.
I was gonna say it probably completely supersedes it with the rule that's there. That is distance. Okay, so it triples. We'll keep that in mind. And let me look at the rules on movement jumping. High jump. When you make a high jump, you leap in the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier, minimum of 0 feet. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing high jump, you can only jump half that distance. So you're going to have to actually move in order to do it.
So hold
You
on,
could.
settle down.
I know.
You said it's 3 plus my strength modifier, or half that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Half that
So
if you're doing straight standing.
so it'd be
Hold on 1 second. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. So keep that in mind.
that's fine. Because if I jump 15 feet and I'm about 10 feet tall and I have a 10-foot reach with my glaive, that means I can cut those fucking ropes.
Mm.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm gonna cut those fucking ropes.
A lot of fucking math going on.
What do you want me to roll?
Okay. You're going to be rolling an attack on those things. I'm going to give them an AC of, I'm going to say AC of 18 because they're very thin and you're trying to do this while you're in the process of jumping.
Okay.
Okay. You have anything that gives you a boost on this?
No, I think 18's insane, but because
All
you
right.
gave literal definitions of why it should be less. But it's cool. I miss.
I'm
No,
I'm
no.
sorry. I was trying to think of some reason why it would be kind of hard to pull this off. You're trying to cut them.
You just said they're
Uh,
thin. They're thin ropes that I'm swinging a blade at.
okay. I'll give you the 16 on this one.
No,
All
it's
right.
cool. No, you said 18. I'm
No, no, no,
standing
no, no,
with
no,
it.
no, no, no. You want to complain? You want to complain about it, and it's because I'm pulling this off the top of my head because you guys are doing stuff that I haven't considered.
Yeah,
So I'm
well,
willing to let that go.
then the next round when I try this again, we'll set it at 16. You said 18 for this time. I'll let it stand.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna make you change the rules halfway through to make me happy, because then you'll just
I'm trying to.
hold that over everybody forever, and nobody wants to listen to you talk. So
Nigel is right about that one.
My
I
goodness.
will hold it over everyone forever.
Forever and ever?
yeah,
Yep. All right. So you guys see the giant hopping out of the inky cloud and swinging at the ropes above him, and then lands back in the middle of it again with a big thud. And the two goblins look uh, visibly concerned for good reason. All right. Val, you can actually see this grease bill right here, and he pops out, and he looks like he's thinking about rushing towards the tank, but he also sees the flattened grease boy all the way over there, and he
bonus
pops
action
back
storm
behind
room.
here. Oh, for
You're good. I just
okay.
was finishing my turn.
Oh, I thought you were finished. Sorry.
Go ahead.
And you see this grease boy pop out there too, and he just kind of decides to thinks better of it because there's no tank nearby to repair. Al, it is your turn.
Okay, a couple questions. When I was on the tank,
Sure.
was I able to see the goblins inside, maybe from some sort of opening? I mean, is it possible to see the goblins that are
You
inside the tank?
when you were the sperm whale, you kind of saw like everything around you, and the tank was just sort of there. You knew it was there, you felt it, but you didn't really get a good angle to look inside of it. And then when it rumbled off while you were trying to keep your balance, no, you didn't get a good look inside.
Mm,
Okay, this rope thing is going to bother me, so I'm looking up the actual rope stats right now and figuring out what it is.
I wonder when that was gonna happen.
okay, I'll
Hold
let
Apparently
on,
you.
right
hold on
away.
1 second. Hold on one
I,
second.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
It can be burst with a DC 17 strength check. That is but a strength check like you're trying to burst it normally. It doesn't say anything about an AC on it. So, yeah, okay. 18 would have been a bit high. We'll do this next time around.
Yeah.
It will be a lower AC next time. I was just trying to figure out, okay, it's something small and you're trying to do it while you're hopping around. All right, it is still your turn there, Al.
Okay, I was just waiting for you to look up the rope thing. Okay, I will try something that's kind of odd, but it will probably not going to work. But let's try anyway. So I'll use a bonus action to fly again, and I will fly towards one of those bombers here. Wait a minute, I don't even need to get too close to them.
Okay, remember, you are going up at least 30 feet just to get up to where they're at if you're going on level with them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm considering this. And I'm gonna charm person the bomber.
You're gonna what?
This one charm person. I know
Charming.
it's gonna run. I know it has advantage on the save, but even so, my DC is pretty high, so I think I have a good chance of charming it.
Oh, you're charming them?
Yes, one. I can only charm one.
Okay. All right,
I
can you put
can
it
only
into
cast
the
spells of two.
can you put it into the thing so I can see what the DC is and everything?
He's a
Oh yeah,
charmer.
yeah, sure, of course.
Okay.
It's
Okay, humanoid you can see within range. DC is 18 for that.
unfortunately I can't upcast it because I'm using my bonus spell.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I rolled a
Too
19 on
bad.
it. I'm sorry.
Too bad.
I
That
did kind of want to
happens.
see what would happen if you got one of them.
Hey, 1 second.
Sure.
I have a reaction that I want to use then.
Okay.
Because at the end of my turn, I said bonus action. I was activating that storm rune. Is that crier, the fucking asshole with the drum? He is within 60 feet of me, correct? And I can see him.
You're in the middle of the cloud. You can't actually see him. Your blind sight goes out to how far?
Only 10 feet. So okay, nope, we're good then.
Yeah, he's 30 feet up in the air too. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's cool.
All right, anything else there, Al?
No, use it, but my bonus action, my action, and that's all.
All right.
It would have
War,
been fun, but didn't work. It happens.
Warcrier continues to bang on his drum. All right, so it's the tank's turn. And on a 5 or 6, he gets his ability back. He does not get that ability back. So it uses its action to go ahead and reload around, and it's going to go steamrolling on out of there. Oops. I need to be able to move this guy, and unfortunately, there we go. Crix, you're going to make another deck save.
How about that? Would you like that
And
now?
it's going to come rolling on through there.
Now time?
Yes, please. All right, 46. You took 19 damage from that, and you're knocked prone again.
I took 19 this time.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can hear them taking their action to basically reload the shell in there. Val, you can see he's trying to get himself prepared to get repaired by the Goblin Grease Boy down there. You got a nice, good view of this. It is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move over just a touch, and sort of kneel down if I need to get this lined up just right.
I thought you were flying.
I'm invisible.
I knew you were invisible. I thought you were flying too.
No.
No.
That's just
No,
Alex
that's
flying.
fine.
I was out. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't hold concentration on two things.
That makes sense.
I don't need to concentrate on this flight.
No, I'm talking about myself.
Right.
So I'm, like I said, I'm trying to just take that half step to line up the shot just right.
Okay.
This is 100 feet line. So if anyone's hiding back there, up in the rafters, because I'm aiming from down to up.
Are you trying to hit the tank and the Warcry at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm angling it so that way I can do it.
That's fine.
since I'm right here. I'll fucking lay down on the floor and aim up if I have to. It's a 5 foot
The way-
wide
the way
lightning
that-
bolt.
The way that I say it is that the tank and the tank is big enough that you can do this. You don't have to jump through hoops.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a 5 foot box wide lightning bolt that's going on. So, deck save between him and the Warcryer.
All right. So deck save on the tank, which it's probably not going to do well at all. The tank does not make its deck save. That's a DC 15.
I think pulled a real cricks there.
Warcryer makes his deck save.
So it's
So-
just half damage for the Warcryer.
It's also half damage for the tank too. He's got the Faraday cage. I listed
guess
that right there right
that's-
before yours.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so how much damage we're looking at?
It's only 6 per. Wait, no. Why does it say bludgeoning?
Probably
Oh, it did that stupid tidal wave thing again. I don't
Yeah.
know why that's broken. Hold on.
It
8
says
d6.
lightning bolt here. Oh, it's just tidal wave down there. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So hold on. 8d6.
Oh yeah, if it's 8d6, I was gonna say 11 seems really low for that. Yeah, that says 48 there, so that's definitely not right.
And it's lightning, so I add my charisma modifier too. Which is +3. Wait, is my charisma modifier or do I have to roll another d6? I forgot. 1 second. Yes. Yeah, okay. So it is charisma modifier, so here's the roll.
There you go. That's substantially more painful. All right, so half of that looks like that's going to be about 14 for each of them. All right, so
15 because it's technically half the charisma modifier is separate. So it would
Okay.
have been 24 halved to 12 plus 3, so 15.
Copy that. All right. There is a noticeable sound from the Warcryer in the ceiling, and you see his body just kind of go limp.
Oh, and then anything that's inside that tank in that
Somebody
5
Bill
foot square
Cosby, the
probably has to
Warcryer.
make some deck saves.
Ah. Yeah, hold on 1 second.
He's playing possum, boys.
Quick, get an X.
So 15 to the sabers.
Copy that. And then that would be 28 to the one that didn't save.
27.
27 to the one that didn't save. Ah, all right, that's right. The +3. Okay, got it. All right.
And then with that, I'm going to do some movement and end my turn.
All right, so this guy right here is going to go ahead and that's the info. I don't want to do that because that's just going to absolutely overload the page. There we go. All right, he's going to hit the area he was shooting for, and the other one is going to also hit the area he was shooting for before they move on to their final position on that. All right, that one's another stink bomb in the same area. That one's going to be an Icar explosion.
But which is which, and where are they targeting?
They're all hitting right around where the
Where I'm
big
at.
giant scary thing was.
Is that what you're calling Nigel?
The big giant scary thing? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The stink bomb, you'll have to make another con save there, Nigel, because it's a new stink.
Okay.
Brand new smell.
Okay. And then I will need you to make a dex save. You made that con save, so you're good there.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take the poison damage from this. About 9 of it. And then the area is coated in grease. And then these guys are going to slide off to their last positions, which, let's see here. I'm going to do a quick measurement to figure out how much movement he has back, because he might try to slide right back across after. Okay, that would have cost him, if it's times 1.5 movement for doing the diagonals there.
40.
Yeah, roughly. So he will attempt to slide back across, and he's not going to get a second attack, but he will be still attached to the ropes. The same thing is going to go for the other guy too. There we go. And then he's going to be right back in the same position as he slides back the other way. And the same thing for him.
So I can't help but notice that the Goblin Warcry didn't get a red X put on them. Is that an intentional thing?
Yes, he's unconscious.
All right. First time we've had an enemy go unconscious.
Oh, and I have another boom boy this way. So he's going to slide down this way. And he'll end up right about... Where... Need this to go to back. Where is that? Okay, I'm moving that body out of the way real fast. And he is also doing a boom flask. So this is right, it's behind you there, Al-Hashim. You can kind of see the flask being thrown past you.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Just-
that's more glitter. You're already coated in glitter, so it's not going to have any effect
But
on you
wait
there,
a minute.
Nigel.
Did he?
What's up?
He was aiming at Nigel again.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he's not aiming at you, but he's aiming at the spot where Nigel is at, which is just an absolute explosion of nastiness right now. Nigel's got more
An
glitter on
explosion
himself,
of nastiness.
The boom flask bukake.
pretty much. And he's up in the air now, too. And that's it for the boom guys. I think that's all of them. I think you guys managed to kill one of the other ones. Yeah. He was the one you flattened. All right, Crix, it is your turn.
Huzzah! All right. Tank is over there. I'm going to. Well. Okay, that's the unconscious one. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the tank. I know it's got the Faraday cage, but gotta try.
All right. That's a hit.
Yeah, I like hitting,
All right.
even if it's not for adding a d6. Oh, it's taking a second.
Okay. So it's going to be 9. Cut in half is going to be 5.
Okay. Second attack.
That hits also.
That is a hit.
Take another 3. That's 3 rounded or halved. You know.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
That is
Anything
the
else?
half. No.
All right. You do have movement.
No.
All right. You're like, I'll just stand here and wait for the tank to bundle over me again.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're still technically prone right now, so you'd probably want to stand up for half of your movement.
You know what? I stand up, and then I go stand against a wall.
There we go.
Although these
Right.
things can just drive right through walls, so I don't. That's not really going to help either.
Xanath, it's your turn.
Mm. I am so done with all these fuckers.
Tell him, babe.
I'm gonna try guiding bolt again. That's within range. I don't see X's on the guys above.
And I don't know. They're sliding back away. They both landed at each tower after dropping some more bombs, and then they turned around and they started sliding back across those ropes.
So that means they can't form a proper defensive then.
That's a hit.
Yay! And because I'm tired of this shit,
Which one are you hitting?
I will go with the one on the right.
Okay. So he takes 24 damage. And he's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, and there's advantage on the next one.
All right. Is that it?
Does anybody look like they really need a word of healing?
Probably this guy right here.
Crix has been run over by the tank twice now.
He's been rolled over twice.
His armor's looking a little dinged up.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't,
Yeah. Don't touch me.
Yeah, Crix
Your helmet's awfully flat.
It's like Crix turn around. The battle's this way. That's what I was almost there.
Yeah. Got a little confused. It's all right.
I'm good. I don't need no healing.
No, mommy, I don't need a jacket today.
The
That
concussion says
rattling
I
you're
have
hearing
a
in his helmet is
doctor.
actually his teeth.
9 points.
All right, 9 points. It's better than 0.
Anything else?
Now I'm done.
Okay. Zeth, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm out enough to see, I think. Right?
Yep.
Or do I need to move further?
I'll call it good enough to see, because it is a sphere that you're standing on. It's not a cylinder, so I'll give you that since you're nice and tall.
Okay. 5. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 15, 20, 25. Next to the tank, 30. Yep. Cool. That's the grease guy, right?
Yeah, you can see him over the top of this thing.
Good. I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Because he doesn't need to be fixing this fucking tank anymore. 25 hit?
Yes.
11. We'll go plus a d8. So 18 total.
Jeez. Okay.
Second attack, 26 hits
Yes, it does.
for 10 damage.
Okay, so you made quick work of him and you shish kebabbed him. You now
Okay.
have a goblin on the end of your glaive.
Okay.
At least the innards of him.
All right. And then let's do. I mean, fuck it. I'm already right here next to it. I can't do much to it. Hold on. Can I? No. Yeah, I'm gonna just use my bonus action to Misty Step. To 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, right about there.
Ready?
And that's it.
All right, so when you Misty step over there, you see this grease boy pop his head out and looking to survey the battlefield, and he saw you murder the other one. He's like, never mind. He'll just sit back there. And from your position too, you can see two other grease boys popping out behind this barricade on the south wall and just kind of looking out there. And Tank's not close enough to them, so they're going to pop back in. Alishim, it's your turn.
I'm gonna lightning lure this one here.
Uh-oh. That's a strength save, right?
Yeah, DC 18.
Yeah, he failed that.
So that's, wait a minute, that's 2d8 damage. 2d8 lightning damage plus 4 fire damage, total of 18 damage. I will drag him all the 10 feet that's allowed. So when he falls, he will fall on this cloud of whatever
Nasty
thing is.
Okay.
And I believe it's also going to take the fall damage. Since
I'm going to have to move you out of the way in order to do that, because you pull him towards yourself, and if you're going to move him all of 10 feet, then he's going to be pulled right about here.
Mm-hmm.
So he is definitely off that rope right now.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe that's gonna be a fall damage, the nasty cloud, whatever effect that's going on, plus 18 damage.
Right. All right, so let's go ahead and do the fall
possibly
damage.
he's gonna possibly be prone as well. So
He's also
He's
going to
gonna
be
take another-
sparkly from glitter.
so it's
There's that right there.
32 damage.
What all clouds do I have over there? Okay, I got that. Okay, there it is. There's an ichor.
So poison.
Yep.
So you need a dex save, a con save.
He's gonna fail the dex save. He's falling.
Perfect.
He's going prone. So, yeah, there is a nasty splat of what used to be a goblin there. And, well, you can hear the splat because you can't see it since there's a smoke cloud there, but there's like all sorts of little bits of wet pieces flying out of the cloud from each direction. So you're pretty sure you got him.
So to avoid map token shenanigans, I will use my movement and just come here.
That's fine.
Here. But that's it for my action.
All right. Tank's turn. It's kind of like, shit, no repairs going on. It's going to go ahead and turn its cannon towards the big guy. Oh, 5 or 6 also. Let me go ahead and do that real fast. It does not get its emergency events back this turn.
Oh.
I don't think you ever reloaded the cannon.
I did when he came back down this way after he ran through Cricks. It didn't take an action. It just simply rolled over there and it reloaded while it went to go get repaired.
Okay.
Yeah. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be 25 bludgeoning plus 4 fire because you have
Down.
that. Okay. So Nigel's unconscious. And dying.
Yeah.
Val, you are within 30 feet. You're going to have to make a DC 16 con save or be deafened. You're also concentrating on a spell, so you're going to have to make a concentration check for that too.
Am I taking damage?
He didn't take any damage.
No. Anyone within 30 feet of the blast, if you can see that right there, makes a DC 16 con save or be deafened. Anyone concentrating on a spell must make a DC 16 concentration check or for the spell.
Gotcha.
But that's from the
Okay.
point of target or from the shooting point?
Anyone that's within
No,
range of the
30 feet.
cannon when it fires, because it's loud. And he makes both of them, so he's not deafened and he's still maintaining a spell. It is your turn, Val.
All right. Okay. As it's going down, kind of throws a wrench in things, so I'm just trying to work around it. Okie
Oh.
dokie. Go ahead.
And it's currently unloaded. I'm just making note of that. It is an unloaded cannon now.
Roger that. Okay. I am going to twin cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
First one is going to be at the tank, and then second one is going to be
That guy you would have advantage on because he's lit up.
okay. All right, so I'll do my attack roll against him first, just get the advantage out of the way.
Sure. Jesus, yeah, that's a hit and a critical.
So that's
Okay.
he needs to make it. If 11 doesn't kill him, he needs to make a dex save.
Oh, he's definitely dead. So you see a frozen goblin sliding across there, and if I remember right, the ice knife explodes upon impact, doesn't it?
Yeah, the guy next to him needs to make a dex save for the cold damage.
Right. He's not going to make it.
So it's 9 cold to him.
Got it. So while he's still sliding the other way, you can kind of hear him chittering his loud, sharp teeth. The other one is just a frozen corpse sliding across the rope still.
And that's for the tank, and that misses, but does need to make a dex save. Or anybody within 5 feet needs to make a dex save.
Let's go ahead and do that real fast. Yeah, it's not going to make it. So it still takes cold damage.
12 cold damage.
All right.
As do the people inside of it?
Yep. He's going to make it.
Yeah.
He does not. He is going to make it from the DC 15, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And
So
it's
take
a take or no take type of thing. So
take or no take. Okay, got it.
No
Yeah.
take candle.
All right. The Boom Boy's turn.
and then I'm just gonna move. Go ahead.
Sure. And then this guy is going to end up going all the way across. As far as he's concerned, he doesn't have any targets that were within reach of him because you're unconscious and he can't really throw the flask at the person flying around. He's going to stop at that side. This Boom Boy, the dead one, just kind of flies all the way over here and then kind of clatters into a bunch of frozen pieces. Crix, it's your turn.
Huzzah. Let's see here. Where are my goblins at?
There is one goblin alive here.
Oh, okay. I can.
There are a couple of Boom Boys to the south. Oh, sorry, not Boom Boys, Grease Boys hiding behind the barricades.
The guys who heal the tank.
Yep. Those are the ones that you see.
Where are those ones hiding? I don't see them on
There's
the
a
map.
barricade on the far south side of this room, and they're behind it.
And on the east side.
Here we are
The
now.
unconscious Xanath keeps pointing over there. East side over there.
Sith?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, sorry.
We all look the same to him, it's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
If I were to go right here,
Oh, look, you
My
can
m-
see that guy.
You
Yeah.
can.
and I'm not in
There's
the
also a
poison
stinky cloud there.
Well, I'm outside the cloud, right?
Yeah.
It is a 20 foot by 20 foot. And the problem is I've moved off center here. Let me fix that real fast.
Yeah,
There we
he's
go. That's where
outside
it
of the
was.
20 foot.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to shoot this guy in the face.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to anyway.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hit.
Does that hit in the face?
Yes, that hits the face.
All right, and then I'm going to add a D6 to that.
All right. With that hit alone, because he already took damage earlier from somebody else shooting his ass, Yeah, it goes in one nostril and out the other, and fries whatever letter matter he had
Sweet.
in between.
Then, what's my distance here? Where's my ruler measurement?
Ugh.
But yeah, I'm in range. I'm going to second attack the tank. I don't think I have a.
You are shooting through the dark cloud that's right here, so you will have disadvantage upon doing so.
I will take your disadvantage.
Okay.
And I will see you advantage.
You get an advantage?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was going to
It
say,
didn't
let's
have
give
to.
you advantage.
It didn't have to make sense. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
22 is going to hit.
You ever seen Saving Private Ryan? When he's shooting the tank with a pistol at the end?
Yeah, pretty much. But you're not the one that's down. That's going to be Zith.
Are you sure it's not Xanath?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it could be.
Can't get your names right. I'm
We
married
all-
to one of you and I can't get your names right.
We all look the same to him. It's fine.
It's true.
And your name starts with an X and ends with a
He's gonna be
TH,
next.
so
He's gonna be like,
there's a
"Oh,
Y in there.
looks like Crix is down." Because
Is there anything else there? Is there anything else there, Crix?
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
I just said my.
Xanath,
I'm Zith, not Crix.
I'm talking to Crix. It's not your turn.
No, you were talking to Xanath. Do you
Xanath?
not know?
Xanath, it is your
Oh
turn,
my.
Xanath.
Guys, can't we all just get along?
No.
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 The whole reason to play D&D is to spite each other.
Mostly just to yell at the DM.
This actually makes a lot of sense.
All right. I'm going to.
You wouldn't be able to see me from there.
25,
There you go.
Where'd I get the lighter fluid?
30. I can see you now.
Yeah, I was. I'm just. Because I know Eric's gonna say something. So, because Eric
I'm not
wants to
gonna say
kill my
anything.
character.
He's been trying for quite some time.
I have been.
He has.
This guy right next to
Okay, I
Zip,
have a name.
is-
It's Crix.
Is he down?
This one's unconscious.
Okay.
He's
No, I'm
unconscious
not
and he's
gonna worry
hanging from the
about
ceiling.
him.
He's 30 feet up in the air and he's just kind of dangling there.
Possibly
I'm not gonna worry
unconscionable.
about him. There is the other guy on the other side of the.
Yes.
So I'm going to guiding bolt him. Maybe.
Nope. That is a miss.
Okay. And then, so hold on, I gotta tick that off then. Okay. And then I will healing word Zith.
All right, Zith, you are no longer unconscious, but you are prone. And we'll see how much health you get back. You got 12 hit points back.
Cool. I'll take it.
That was a 4th level spell, and I was hoping it would give you a lot more than that.
That's actually 12 HP back, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. Anything else?
Yeah.
Nope. That's my movement, my action, and my bonus action.
Zith, it is your turn.
Okay. Use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. And that's all I'm going to be able to do. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it, why not? How high up is that goblin dude? You said 30 feet? The one that's
He
unconscious?
has 30 feet. He's 30 feet.
He's 30 feet? Okay. Rodrigo's familiar with this move. I'm going to throw a spear at him.
All right, go ahead.
18?
Yeah, that's going to hit because he's unconscious, and even though his armor class is higher, his dex is completely down.
There you go.
Okay, well, he's now Pinata.
Good.
Okay.
I just saw a little trace of movement like he was breathing, and I'm pissed off that one of the goblins hurt me. So, Yeah.
What kind of candy falls out?
Liquid
right.
candy. Jelly filled.
Ooh. Baby, can we get jelly-filled liquid candies?
Is there anything else there,
I
Ziff?
think those are called
That's it.
gushers.
All right. The Boom Boys are actually holding, or sorry, excuse me, the Grease Boys are holding an action now. They're holding their turn actually, so I'm going to go ahead and reset their initiative. All right, Alashim, it is your turn.
Okay, don't want to have to deal with the boom boys throwing stuff.
Yeah, it's one last Boom Boy that's up there sliding around.
Best I can do is, yeah. I suppose it's not even worth moving. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right.
Let's see. Where's the? Here it is. 24. Is it a hit?
24 is a hit.
And 17. I'm assuming it's a miss, right?
That one is a miss.
Okay, so that's you. 7 force, 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Got it. He's still up and moving, but kind of getting shot up a little bit here. He's not liking that so much. He is no longer in this battle, so I can get rid of him. All right, you can hear the sound of the tank reloading its cannon for its action this turn. And it's actually heading down in this direction, right past you.
Hold on. As it goes past me, I'm
You
gonna
can take an
use...
attack of opportunity, but it cannot be stopped. It's got the Juggernaut ability.
Yeah, I have a quick question. Is
Sure.
it me, or I have the impression that this tank really can't stop midways? It moves like from wall to wall, like it's completely uncontrollable. It walks in straight lines until it hits an obstacle. Is this right, or no? That's just a
Well,
circumstance.
it could just be the fact that it's goblins that are piloting it.
They don't know what a break is.
Okay.
That's a good example right there of a goblin pilot. Is that break? What is that? That makes it stop? No. We're not touching that.
We won't have any of that. Not in my house.
All gas, no brakes.
Okay, well, never mind. I'm not gonna use Sentinel then, since that's new.
The Rumbling Juggernaut has not new. That's been the case.
I know, but the last time when I used Sentinel on it, when it reduced its movement, so I figured that was the thing, but it's fine.
You had jammed an immovable rod into its tracks last time.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It'd been a couple of, but
It's also been a month since the last time you guys fought it too. But that Rumbling Juggernaut has been there with it. I had to
yeah, go ahead.
put in the immovable rod when we're trying to figure that out.
Yep.
Yeah, there's even a new clause about the immovable rod that wasn't here before.
Yep.
That's correct, because I had to figure that out, and I was like, this is new. How do I handle this? And I get that. All right. But did you want to take an attack as it goes by?
Nope.
Okay. All right, this guy pops out, and he goes for a repair. This guy goes for a repair. Okay, so that got about 20 damage back, or 20 health back on it. And then they can use their action to duck back here again. Or sorry, they're going to use rest of movement to duck back there. Excuse me. Valid is your go.
This guy.
Hey, real quick before Val goes, I'm gonna use my reaction now, since that didn't work out. But since I wouldn't have been able to stop before, I'll just use a different one now.
Sure.
I'm gonna use my my storm rune, because it says that I can on any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. It doesn't say. It just says on another creature. I'll post it up here. That way you can see it. So that goblin that the one that rolled the 17, since he rolled both advantage or disadvantage, we'll just call it disadvantage, and he rolled an 8.
Ah, okay, so no hit points back to the tank. He misses and fumbles.
Yes.
Got it. All right, so he's still got the damage. He thinks he fixed it, and he went back. He's like, oh, my job is done. And the tank's like, wait, what the fuck? All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Or it for your action? Okay. Valid is your turn. You said you're shooting for the boom boy that's still on the rope up there?
Oh, I was just asking how high up he was.
Oh, he's 30 feet.
Okay. Then no, I'm not. I'm gonna move a step over.
Is this guy that's 30 feet up hidden behind some smoke or something?
This guy up here?
Oh, that's that guy
Yeah,
down
that
there
guy.
is 30 feet up. Okay.
Yeah, all of the goblins on the ground should be exposed right now. I think you guys have murdered everything else. So you should be able to see both the grease boys to the south,
I see
the
them
boom
down
boy
there.
up there in the rafters, and the tank, of course.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's,
Okay. All right.
Usually it's the safest option to fireball stuff. It's very satisfactory as well.
All right, 1 second. This is the other upgrade, the one that actually has to deal with the asbestos plating that you saw earlier. All right, so after having dealt with the AoE attacks, in the event of another AoE attack occurs, the Goblin Crew is permitted a dex save to hit a switch that closes all openings. This has the benefit of protecting the occupants from all exterior damage from the attack, but also blinds the occupants until they take an action to open the hatches again. While blind, the Goblin Steam Tank rolls in a random direction based on a D8 and can't target anyone with its cannon or steam gun. However, if someone is directly in front of the gun or trying to block it, there is a chance they can be hit anyways if it fires. The Goblin Steam Tank is now resistant to fire damage. That was the thing right there for that. So it does have resistance to it. But let's go ahead and give the Goblin Crew a dex save.
I would ask, would there possibly be at least a disadvantage that I am invisible? They don't know this is coming.
Sure, I will give you that they have disadvantage. Well, shit.
What are the-
Okay.
Oh, that's the grease boy.
With what? Incapacitated. Oh, you would have lost the storm rune. Okay, got it. Okay. And now everyone inside is going to go and have to make the DC check or take damage. Those are the ones inside the tank. 2 of them made their save, so they only take half damage, which is still huge. That is 17 damage to each of them. And then one of them failed and takes a full 33. As for the guys that are outside, one of them makes their save, the other does not. And this guy is the one who did not, and he is, in fact, down completely. The other one makes a save and takes 17. All right. So they did not get the shut-in in time. The tank actually takes damage on top of it, but it takes only half damage in this case right here. So it's going to take 17, which is still pretty close to where it was.
And then I will move and turn sorcery points into a spell slot.
All right. This boom boy is going to go sliding across.
Wait, where did he go?
He went from that tower. He's sliding to the right this time. There are actually 2 ropes to each platform. Yeah, that's going to hit. So he's going to go ahead or on target where he's shooting for. Which one does he get?
Is he like midway in the room now? Is that the one? Is that the same one?
The one that's right here.
Yeah.
He was sliding across the diagonal, and he's changed ropes, and he's going for the horizontal that's
Oh,
here.
okay, he's not done then.
No, he's not. He's still
Okay.
he's cold and he's chittering. He did get hit by the side of the ice knife explosion, but he wasn't the target of it. The one that was the target of it is completely dead and over there now.
Right, right, right.
Nigel, you're getting an explosion as to where you're at, so I'll need you to make a deck save, please. That's going to make it, so you don't take the poison damage. The floor that you're on is completely covered in grease, so it's considered rough terrain. All right. And that was it for that guy's turn. Crix, it's your turn.
All right. I don't like this guy. Moving around, pissing me off. But I'm going to. Oops. I think I can get to right about here by movement. And I am going to shoot that guy in his face.
Okay.
Ugh.
That is a miss.
Oh, need to take that off. Second attack.
All right. That, I believe, is a hit. Let me double check here fast.
Double check.
Just double checking his AC. Yep, that's a hit.
Double check. And roll out a d6. And then I'm done.
All right. He's dead. And
Yay!
his body's just hanging limp there. The sort of looked like a squirrel that stepped on the wrong electrical power line.
Are there any pinatas left though?
There's a couple pinatas there. Just dead goblin pinatas. No, there's two alive on the ground still. The steam tank and one of the grease boys. Is that if your turn there, Crix?
That is it.
Xanath, your turn.
Okay, so we still have this guy over here.
Yep.
Let's see, do I have any spells left? Does Zith still look like hamburger?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can see him better now since he's not standing in a smoke cloud.
What's he standing in?
He's standing in grease.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's whatever grease the goblins could find. It could be anything. Animal fat, poop, whatever.
Poop is not grease.
It's
Unless
very
you've had
greasy.
Taco Unless you've had Taco Bell.
That
Depends
is a
from the
hit.
eating habits of the person in question.
Trust me, goblins eat a lot of Taco Bell.
Okay, because I'm done with this shit
Yeah.
again. No, on this guy.
Yeah, that's 21 damage there. You've never
You would
seen
not be
your.
able to see that guy.
No, there is bits and pieces of him. He literally explodes as the radiant bolt hits him.
Oh no, I just meant like it's a little goblin on the other side of a tank.
It's still technically speaking, the creatures do not obstruct views of other creatures. That's you can shoot stuff on the other side of people, even if you have like a bow and arrow. You can shoot enemies on the other side.
Good to know. Makes spell sniper useless.
Makes spell sniper useless.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not so much that you would not be able to fully shoot at someone. It would just that's where you add half and 3/4 cover.
Yeah,
But-
the tank should be. You know, I
I
would
thought
say.
he
It's
was
fine.
up in the air though.
I would
No,
say
that-
the tank
the-
would be full cover.
Not that guy. Not that little guy.
But
You're-
even if the tank gave full cover,
8
it would
points.
mean at disadvantage, right?
You're welcome. I'm almost exhausted of spells, by the way.
It says it ignores half and 3/4 cover, but that's not when people are in the way. That's if they're behind barricades and barriers. All right, is that it for you, Xanath?
Yeah.
I think the
Alright.
fact that it's a big, bulky, metallic item is Adding
I
possibly
may
confusion.
apply that to future games and see about doing that, having it provide cover. It seemed like it already had a long list of stuff that it did that was kind of unusual, and I don't want to fuck everything up too bad. Just a little bit.
A little bit of
No,
fucking
A
up.
little bit of
that's
fuckery.
but that's actually a good design for a battle, because you have if you think the tank is too strong, when you decide to publish this, you may perhaps tone down the HP of the remaining goblins. But I think that the tank providing cover and having this sort of a puzzle approach to the battle is actually a
Hmm.
good design. It's nice.
Well, Zith, it's your turn. One of the things that you noticed right here off the bat too is while they had disadvantage, they still attempted to do it. To batten down the hatches. They are driving blind right now. You can tell that all the slits have been closed. I'll give you a bonus action in this case. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about a potion or a grenade? What? All right.
Do it.
That's fair.
Shove it in its tailpipe.
Well, it still moves, but it takes damage from it when it does, and it takes a lot of damage. So, all right. So an immovable rod, got it. All right, Al, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 30 feet. Wait a minute. Maybe. One question.
Yep.
What's the diameter of this cannon?
I didn't really give much thought to that. Well, shit. Well, it's gonna be a lot more like a standard tank cannon from probably from like World War II. It's about the size of those things that you would see on those on the
And
ones that cross trenches.
3
There you go.
inches. 3 inches.
Are you trying to figure out if you could stuff an owl down it?
2.5. I'm trying to figure it. No, that's like.
Stuff owl Hashim down there?
Oh no, not Al Hashim.
No, our Hashin is dead. Our Hashin is dead.
It's like
Aw.
all right, it's all right. I'll just summon a new one, and your owl's like, what?
Is it?
Going in the hole.
That's like 7.5
Yeah.
centimeters.
God damn it.
Yeah. A quick question.
Sure.
I'm not saying I am doing this right now. I'm consulting with you as the GM first,
Sure.
because you can just say no, you're not gonna do this. But what if I traveled all the way here using all my movements, then bonus action Misty Step here in front of the cannon,
Stuck your finger in it
and
like Bugs Bunny?
stuck my hand on it and Eldritch Blast the frigging living daylights out of it from inside the cannon.
Love it.
Well, it's an artillery shell on the inside. You could
Yeah, I
activate the
know. I'm
artillery shell and
resistant to
blow your
fire.
arm off.
I'm resistant to fire damage.
It's not. It doesn't just do fire damage. It does bludgeoning damage with that cannon shell.
I can take it.
Okay.
I'm just getting tired. Remember that Al Hashim has become. He started off very, very patient and very kind, and because of
He's
the
done with
genie's
this shit.
influence. No, because of the genie's influence, along the adventuring sessions, he's becoming more and more impatient.
Well, the way that we would
That's a
normally
good
have
sign.
done
So
something like this before with 3.5 is doing a targeted critical attack, which is what you're attempting to do here, doing something very, very unusual. you would apply a -8 penalty to the attack, but then you would get the bonus of having the critical if you succeed anyway. With 5e, I'm not really sure if there's a targeted critical thing, but tell you, jeez, I trying to figure out how to do this here because this is an unusual thing.
That's why I'm consulting with you first. If you say no, let's not do this right now, and then I'll say okay, it's
No.
it's
I
fine.
want you to have the really cool if you get it. So if you guys have ideas, absolutely throw them towards me and we'll try to figure this out. Okay. I'm going to say you can go ahead and do that. Attempt the Eldritch Blast inside to try to do damage in there. Your Eldritch Blasts they're lined with fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to, oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to give it a 50% chance that you ignite the shell. Otherwise, you just do straight up damage. And if you ignite the shell, then there's a chance that you're going to take a lot of damage in the process.
Okay.
Suggestion? Go Sure.
Love it. Do it.
Okay. But he's also trying. And that's fair. Now, these don't necessarily work the same way as our modern tanks do, too. That's one of the other things to kind of consider is that it could be exploding the gunpowder inside the tank. All right, Al. Here's what. Yeah, that's fair. All right, so Al, here's what I'm going to do. In the case here that there's going to be a 50% chance that you actually do get to ignite some of the gunpowder. If you do, you're going to take damage, but not from an artillery shell firing through and blasting your arm off. But you could potentially take damage from an internal explosion if you do this. So there's a 50% chance that'll happen. Otherwise, you're just doing straight up damage to the tank itself.
Okay,
Sound good?
so what I'm supposed to roll?
You're
I
going to go
roll.
ahead and do an attack roll as though you were shooting ranged anyway. That's
Okay.
going to hit. You're fine there. Okay, so I'm going to say on a 1 through 50, it doesn't ignite anything. On a 51 through 99, it's going to ignite something. Or 51 through 100, it'll ignite something.
So I rolled 100.
I'm going to roll it.
Okay.
It does not ignite anything. So
Okay.
you're just going to do straight damage.
So that's 10 force and 4 fire.
10 force and 2 fire.
Okay. And since I got a second attack, why not? 15. Not sure if it's.
Are you doing the same thing again?
Oh yeah, I realized I would just stick my hand there and just shot my 2 bolts.
Sure.
And then.
The 15 does not hit. So basically, you didn't hit anything vital.
Okay.
So, all right. So no explosion, but that's what I'll kind of roll for this. And I'll try to keep that in mind for the future, that somebody might try to aim down the gun and try to shoot inside like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna be cheesy and I won't do that.
No,
again.
that's
Okay,
fine.
that
No.
didn't
If
work.
you guys want to do really cool stuff, absolutely. I am totally down to any ideas. It's just something that I need a little patience on my side because I'm sitting there trying to work through this off the top of my head. I've never done this encounter before, so this is all new ideas to me, and I have to come up with new stuff. All right, so he's going a random direction. He's going to go north based on the 1. And he's going to roll this direction, which I think provokes an attack of opportunity from Nigel. It would provoke one from you if you were using melee, but it does. You're not there, Al-Hashim.
Mm-hmm.
Nigel, you taking the attack? Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're absolutely right. All right. That
Did your weapon
is.
just do like absolutely no damage to it?
It
It's
does.
just, it's
It would do
immune to
half damage.
slashing.
He's resistant to it.
Ah.
But
He's res-
even if it's magical,
even if it's magical. That was this slag plate I had there on it.
right?
There it is. Okay. So on that last bit of damage there, Nigel, you can actually see the movable rod tear off the tread that you had inserted it into. And the thing is starting to veer off course there. And it ends up crashing into the friggin' wall.
Yay!
Ooh.
Finally.
Yeah. Whatever's left of them, sure. Yeah. That's totally fair. Val, it's your turn. Sure. Okay. Then we'll move on to Crix, and we'll come back to Val afterwards if you'd like to.
All right. All the other goblins are dead, right?
All the other ones, there's potentially goblins still in the tank. That was the thing that Nigel brought up.
Yeah. I moved to here. Yeah, basically. If a goblin pops out, I'm gonna shoot it in its face.
All right.
Lightning
Xanath, your
launcher
turn.
it in the face.
Xanath, your go.
Let's see. I only have 2 spells left. Do I have what? I do have Spirit Guardians. I don't know if I can cast it because I don't think I have the spell slot for it right now. Oh wait, yes, no, I do. Yeah,
So you dropped it on the tank.
yeah,
Yeah.
If there's any goblins inside, they just took 13 damage, which was radiant or necrotic. I believe yours is radiant.
yep.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, on a wisdom save. Okay. Yeah. So they definitely took the damage.
If they're
Yep.
there.
Yes, it does. It's very
And
astute.
let's see. Everybody's really spread out. And that's it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take out a turn order here because yeah, they're gone, and all the goblins that were down here defending this place are dead, and everything starts to dissipate.
I gently float towards them, slightly scared from my lack of patience, which nearly got me killed by sticking my hand inside the cannon.
Look at your fingers. Like I still have my fingers, so thank God.
Sure. Absolutely.
You
There's a
guys
wet
notice
noise.
how
You can feel the scraping of the head of the spear against the armor, and you finally manage to pop it out. You're
You guys
reminded a
notice-
little bit of the spears that you yourself took from death.
Yeah, oh,
It's,
Hey,
hey,
it
I know
is.
the
I
spear.
think this is yours.
I think I've seen this spear before.
Val, are you
Oh,
back yet?
let's see.
No, not yet.
Not today.
This bit's going to be kind of important here, and I'm certain that he's going to need to be present. One of the things that you notice that there is another one of those cages. So you had the cage that basically locked you into the north end of this room here, but you guys notice a similar one here that is covered up with a banner.
Someone covered with a banner as if the
It's
banner is covering the person or the
it's
person
a
is
giant
cowering inside the banner.
it's a giant thick portcullis that is separating this room from another one. One of the things that
No worse here.
One of the things that you guys notice is that the talisman that you have that's pointing out where the child is that you've been looking for is kind of just really, really pulling towards this room. Val had handed you guys the talisman before he left the group, and then when he got back, you guys would have still had the talisman unless you gave it to him.
I think he said he's
Okay.
been holding on to it.
And yeah, I definitely we're gonna have to wait for just a couple minutes here for him to get back then.
Or
We could. Okay. Well, I'm willing to give it another 5 minutes here because it's not too much more here at this point. Okay. And blowout.
not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's bad news.
I don't know.
He's done in the
Yeah.
crib.
Oh, this doesn't sound good at all.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
had to
It's
change my
like
clothes and
it's
everything.
yeah.
Yep.
That stuff is like liquid at that point. Not even there's no solid. It's
Thank you,
just
darling. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Totally get it. Val, do you still need time to deal with that, or were you
Good.
saying you're done with that? Okay, you're ready for this. Okay, so your talisman is pulling you towards that room right now. When you guys sort of come up here and investigate, there's this second portcullis that was hidden up by a banner. You can actually find a lever to the side, and I will move this to the GM layer. That's probably a good idea. All right, so
I'm gonna go
this
over and
room right here
fill
is
the
much
tank.
lighter.
Oh, I know, that's why I'm pissing on it.
Noise.
All right. So in this room right here, all that glitters is gold. You guys see piles of money here, just gold and silver and copper pieces all over the place. You also see the wreck of what appears to be a spelljammer up in the upper right corner. Where are you guys? You're just kind of like letting yourself be around the room wherever.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I was going to investigate the tank, but I wasn't sure if the goblins were still alive.
And Val, your
Oh, no.
talisman is pointing you right towards this burning brazier in the center of all that gold with a single egg in the center of it, covered in red scales.
Scoop, loop, and in the bag.
So the child you were looking for is an actual dragon egg,
Mm-hmm.
and there are wrecks of a device
There's a
that I
wreck of a
have never
spelljammer
seen
up here.
before.
It is a spelljammer. It's not of Gith Yankee or Gith Zerai design, but it's definitely a spelljammer. It has the markings of what remains of a ship, and you can see a body in there along with a couple of goods. So let's go ahead and I've got the stuff here. All right.
They don't happen to have like a coin star in the corner, right? Where we could. Yeah.
That'd be convenient.
I'll have an amounts given to you in terms of coinage, and assume that you've dumped as much as you possibly can in your bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that for my campaign.
Okay.
Oh, like a
You
coin
feed it to
star
the
bag
goblin,
of-
and it shits out buttons.
No, it's
Yeah.
like a coin star bag of holding. You just put coins in, and it'll just shit out higher denominations.
Oh,
One of the things that you notice when you come in here and check this out is that there's a table that looks like it probably came from the Spelljammer at some point, and it actually has a couple markings and astrological maps on it. You see a skull that seems to have some gears up to the side, and you can tell that's definitely a magical item of some sort. You see a compass that seems to be pointing to the south somewhere, and you see two glowing orbs. One of them is still kind of brilliantly lit. The other one is got a huge crack in it, and the colors have paled.
Is this related to your ship that sails the skies?
You're gonna find a couple other things here too.
Still funny because Al Hashim's still invisible glittery.
Yeah.
All right. One of the other things you see is you find another bag of holding.
Ooh, second bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that one. That's
Oh,
Um,
is that bad?
We could have done that before by sticking the bag of holding inside my lamp.
As for what's in here that the goblins clearly valued, you see a flail with 20 heads on it.
Seems excessive.
What's that?
I'm trying to figure out how can a flail have 20 heads on it.
It's got 20 heads.
First off, I'm gonna take that bag of holding. I'm gonna turn it inside out, facing away from me.
There, glitter spills everywhere.
Hence why I faced it away from me.
That was probably a good idea, but you're not sure you got all the glitter out.
You're
Damn it.
never gonna get all
No.
the glitter out now.
You have a pretty good idea that this bag of holding is still useful, but anything you put in is going to come out all sparkly.
I put all the money in it.
Ooh, sparkly money.
There is. You see a second.
That's how it works.
You see a second flail. This one has a holy symbol on it that looks like a gauntleted fist. And then you see a set of armor that is definitely magical. It is plate mail.
I think I already have plate mail.
Oh
Or
yeah, is it
maybe I have
magical
scale
plate
mail.
mail?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. As for these particular stones here, I could go ahead and if I could get a religious knowledge, probably, since that covers the planar stuff. Okay, you recognize them as you're going to recognize the skull as a murmur. It's a wondrous item, rare. It's filled with knowledge. The device weighs 5 pounds and is covered with subtle etchings of planar sigils. As a bonus action, you can toss a device into the air where upon it floats at a distance of 1d3 feet from you, and you can access its properties. It basically gives you information. It's like a dictionary of the planes. It has planar knowledge and it has esoteric knowledge.
To the artifice where it goes.
The compass is a portal compass. It specifically points towards the last portal that it had gone through. And then the two stones are sensory stones. This small, smooth stone contains the essence of a single experience. As an action, you or a willing creature you designate can touch the stone and experience the sensation as if it happened to the designated creature. The illusionary experience is fleeting and harmless, however real it might feel in the moment. One of them has very clearly got a memory in it. The other one is damaged, and it seems like somebody purposely attempted to destroy it.
Don't know how we feel about that.
And you can
So,
attempt to access the memory of the one that is still working if you wish.
I would say probably not do anything down here. We got an extra bag of holding. Let's take what we can. And as far as the things that we can't take, we take our time to investigate those and gather as much information on that as we can before getting the fuck out of here. Because even though the goblins previously didn't come down here or were aware of our battles beforehand, I think that might change now that the majority of their stronghold is dead.
At least the ones that were downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I like the sound.
Spells are becoming a problem.
Yeah, spell slots are burned through. I know.
Make
I
me
mean, I
sick.
can short rest and get some of it back, but I'm gonna give you my potion of healing.
We have potions. We have potions in our bag of holding too.
Oh, and I almost forgot about that too. So you guys are also able to retrieve some of the goods from these guys as well. All right. There were 3 of them that you didn't squish and just completely destroy their bags. So I'm going to give you figure out how many of these you have. Each of these is going to be halved.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're really just loading everything up into bags and getting the fuck out of here, you don't need to try and
You have
rush into
7
it.
random boon flasks. You have no idea what's in them because they are completely randomized, but you will have those for future reference if you decide to throw it and hopefully get something. And then I'll compile all the rest of the equipment that you could probably pull from these guys because I know that some of us need to start getting ready for bed here.
Also XP.
Oh boy.
As far as the Spelljammer goes, the stuff that we can't take, if there's markings, I'll take etchings.
Sure.
Or rubbings of them.
You can sketch down what you see there. Most anything that's on it looks like it's mostly painted. The stuff that was important. What you can tell is that it's not Gith language. It looks like it's probably human of some sort. The skeleton itself is human.
Yeah, we'll take the skull as well.
No, not quite. It's not like it's
Written in
actually.
French.
It's not a language per se. It is definitely sigils of some sort.
Can't comprehend language, read it.
It's
What
not
do you-
it's not saying anything specific. Like it's not telling a story. It's more like sigils. Something that probably was used in order to keep this thing, afloat or to keep it magically enchanted so it would do what it's supposed to do as a spelljammer.
Uh,
Pretty much.
If
We're-
possible, I would like also, just like Val, to sketch it because I've been sketching all the archaeological finds that we have came across and that we have come across.
Sure.
And I will make sure to pester all my Git friends to tell me about this device because I want to know about it. From a pure curiosity point of view.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. What you can tell is it's definitely not native. You know that. And you're not sure how it got here, but considering the state of the place, it doesn't look like a spelljammer came crashing through here. It's very likely that the goblins had dragged it off, that it crashed at some point a while ago, and they dragged all the remnants up here into their fort.
Does it look like they were working on it at all, or they were just
Hoarding
had
it.
hoarding it? Yeah.
It would be cool if we were able to take at least a short rest. We don't know what we're gonna face when we.
More goblins show up.
You've also understood that at some point here, Azhoth is supposed to be visiting this fortress.
Who's what?
Azoth's coming.
That's the
That's why I
dragon god.
mentioned. In
That's the
2
dragon god
days,
the goblins
right?
worship.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They said that in
No
2
longer
days Azoth
visible.
was coming. That's why I suggested the short rest because we don't know what's gonna happen when we emerge from this underground labyrinth.
Okay.
But
So we'll
assuming they don't know that we are here, then that would probably be no problem at all. So yeah. So I think you're right. We should just go away as fast as possible.
just try to Scooby Doo it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not short resting, I'm going to quickly just change my remaining spells into sorcery points and then get my 4th level spell back.
That is perfectly fine. And then we'll pick it up here next week. I'm just trying to see if I can fix the. There we go. All right, you should be able to see back down that tunnel again.
Roger that.
I'm on the wrong layer. That's why I'm having issues.
It's fine.
Yeah, we can call it good.
Don't forget to distribute our XP later.
I will do so. Oh, actually, I'm